Okay, so next I will just talk very quickly about SG property market. Okay, I just jump straight into what is available opportunities that I've spotted. So this is what I've done here. I've actually downloaded the past 2023, all the transactions. I download transactions, and this is what I've done here. I actually go and find out the average, the new sale price, the new launch prices, PSF, based on district lah. Like for example, in District 22, there are 2 new launch last year. If my data didn't actually my data served me well. So yeah, the Jayden, I think the Lakeside Garden or something like that. So the average price is about 2392 lah. So I average it out. Then after that, I compare with the resale prices in the same district. Okay. Then of course I take the difference, and you can see that wow, okay, so a certain district there's actually quite a huge difference. So I think you all know what I am trying to get at. So basically, I think now the resale market can be very interesting, especially for areas whereby, the difference between the new sale and the resale, the disparity is very high. Okay, like all these districts. Now, my point here is this. So, like for example, if I stay in Jurong now, okay, there are people already paying for 2004 in the same area or my neighboring block, for example, or somewhere near me is paying for 2004 per square foot. If assuming I buy at 1003 today, I want to sell at 1006, is it going to be difficult or not? I don't think so lah. I don't think so. Since there are already people willing to pay 2004 in the area, so if you sell something for 1006, I doubt it's considered as expensive. So I actually do see opportunities here. And in terms of the general market, I believe that the price will be sustainable even for the new launch. Okay, why do I say that? Actually, it's because we are actually seeing a new demand, a new source of demand recently. Okay, as per this article, reports find Young Singapore make up growing share of new private property buyers. Over the span of the past 9 years, the share of new private home buyers aged 26 to 35 surged from 9% of all new private home sales in country in 2015 to 35% in 2023. Okay, what I'm trying to say here is this. If let's say, for example, the demand consistent, the supply consistent, then the price go up, right? Then I think the price may not be sustainable. But if we have a situation whereby the demand is increasing, whereas the supply is consistent, then the price go up. Then the price, I think, is sustainable. Okay, so the question is there a new demand coming in to buy property? So based on this article, is yes. So in the past, you don't have so many young people buying properties. But now more and more, you can see even 26 years old, I mean, fresh grad, they can even buy condo already. Okay, so that's why I think even for the new launch prices, I think it's sustainable. So things has definitely changed. I think during my time, our parents are probably not so rich enough to help us to buy a property. Put it this way, imagine, let's say when we first come up to work, so 20 years ago, assuming our parents somehow can help us buy our first condo. Okay, our condo can easily help us to make $1 million, $2 million already. Or at least $1 million. That is how many years of hard work, no? So why you don't want to do that? Okay, so I think now there are more parents who are willing to do so and have the capability to do so. So in the past, probably my parents want to do so for me, but may not have the capability. But now there are more parents willing to go and help their kids to actually go and buy property. So in that sense, because of this new demand, you have the price going up. And because of that, I think this price is not bubble. It's due to this new demand. And with that, I believe is sustainable. Okay. There's some comments here. Yeah, then of course, yes, some of the kids starting pay is also higher. Yeah, you are correct. So thank you so much. So let's say, for example, now even you don't talk about 15K. If let's say this person made about 5K, husband and wife together 10K, 10K, you can actually afford a condo already. Okay, so another reason why I think the price is sustainable here is this. So this one really caught my attention recently. To me, this is very significant. So in the past, yes, Singapore go to China is 15-day visa free. But when the Chinese come to Singapore, they still have to apply for visa, not 15 days free. In the past, Chinese come to Singapore, even come to 2 day, also need visa. But now it's open to the whole of China. Chinese come to Singapore is 30-day visa free. Okay. So to me, this is how I read it. It's actually a very clear signal that, okay, that we actually want more Chinese to come in. Okay, some of you may think that, this one only apply to tourists. I don't think so. So think about it. If let's say, for example, last time the Chinese want to, let's say, set up a office in Singapore. Then every time, they had people from China want to go to Singapore. Wow, so troublesome, have to apply for visa. Then we actually want to think twice. Then do I actually still want to set up office in Singapore or not? But now it's so easy, leh. Correct, right? I can set up office in Singapore. Anytime I want to send my staff, go there 1 day, 2 day, I can just go, come back, go, come back. I don't even care about visa. So much easier. So I believe, this is a belief. Of course, it's an assumption that, is we are trying to get more Chinese to come, not just the tourists, but even those that, coming for long stay. So of course, if you have Chinese coming for long stay, they need a place to stay, they'll either buy or either that they'll rent. So both will actually sustain the price in Singapore. My point here is this. Now, number one, this one already got very good opportunity. And number two, I don't think the price here is bubblish. Okay, whether you'll go up further or not, I don't know, but I doubt it will come down. I doubt it will come down. Okay, for reasons that I mentioned. So basically down here, if you ask me, a lot of good opportunities. Okay. And yep. And another thing you may want to know here is this, what you actually seeing on the screen here is this. This is the fixed rate right now. If you actually go and borrow from the bank, okay, this is the fixed rate. Okay, if you ask for fixed rate, this is the numbers you're looking at. And if you want floating rate, this is the number. So let's say we look at DBS, DBS, okay, or maybe we do a little exercise here. So is the fixed rate higher than the floating rate or lower than the floating rate? Okay, thank you so much. Lower. So DBS, the fixed rate is 3.05, but if you want to take a floating rate, it's 3.95. So in this case, is the bank expecting the interest rate to go up or come down? Come down, come down. So usually when they actually have like the fixed rate lower, that means they're actually expecting the interest rate to come down, which all ties very nicely. So of course, if let's say the US cut their interest rate, okay, very likely the interest rate will actually come down. So in that sense, will also boost the property purchase. So as mentioned, interest rate down, cheaper to borrow, people will also tend to buy. Okay, so I don't know whether the new launch price is going to go up further. But in terms of risk perspective, the resale is actually so much more attractive. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. This is my personal base assumption for SG property market. Resale market going go up. I think sale rooms to go up, and the new sale market probably sideways, slight increase.